Hello, my name is Lachlan St. Clair and welcome to CSP's August edition of Smart Money. Thought we'd start off this Smart Money podcast with just a quick investment update. I had the luxury of going to the Portfolio Construction Forum last week, which is a big investment conference in Sydney. And probably for the first time in a while, I came out of that conference without any significant change in our investment thesis. So we went into a bit of detail on that thesis in our last Smart Money, and I'd suggest you go back and review that because that is our current position. And we are at the moment looking to de-weight client portfolios away from growth assets on review at the moment. So no major changes there. I suppose where I do need to make a comment, where we have seen some pretty material changes, obviously on the political front, with I'm not sure what you call it, with Turnbull being rolled, and the installation of Scott Morrison as Prime Minister. I suppose where our mind goes in that environment is that it's not usually good news for the incumbent government when they roll a Prime Minister, so we're expecting Labor to get up at the next election. Sorry, that's not fair. There's certainly a significant chance Labor will get up in the next election, and we clearly need to roll our minds around what are some of the consequences that we need to be thinking about. I refer you underneath this podcast to Dalton Nichol-Reid from Jamie Nichol, has put together a bit of an investment overview, particularly for Australian shares, on who the likely winners and losers might be from an incoming government based on their stated policies. And as financial planners, I think there may be significant changes from a tax structural perspective. Things like getting rid of imputation credits. Some of the proposals around family trusts and the taxation of family trusts may indicate some pretty significant changes to the way in which balance sheets are structured, subject to the Labor government actually getting in, and obviously then subject to them getting their policies up. But we are starting to turn our minds to that possibility, and what are some of our contingency planning. And the final comment I'd like to make is just on some staff changes here at CSP. Sanal Kabra, who was one of our client service managers who worked for us for over a year, unfortunately had to leave the group just due to personal circumstances. At the end of the day, she moved and it became an hour and a half travel each way. That's 3 hours out of your day in transport, and that obviously just became untenable, as it would be for anybody with a young family. So we thank Sonal for her contribution to the firm. We've had wonderful feedback around Sonal and the client experiences that they've had with her, and we really thank her for her contribution within the group and wish her all the best in her future endeavours. In Sonal's replacement, we welcome Caitlin Moore. Caitlin is an experienced client service manager who has worked with not only Colonial First State before, which is one of the main platforms that we use, but also has extensive experience in our underlying CRM and our underlying database systems. So we're excited that Caitlin has had the opportunity to join the group, and certainly look forward to her contribution. It also was fantastic because we had a couple of day overlap between when Sonal left and Caitlin joined. So there was a really good handover of all the work outstanding, and we're expecting a particularly seamless transition of Sonal's clients across to Caitlin. And so I'm sure you'll all join with me in welcoming Caitlin to the group. That's it for this edition of Smart Money. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact the office. Otherwise, we'll look forward to talking with you all soon. Thank you very much.